Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. It's just Jax to you. This session is really raw and unfiltered. This is something that we did for full body. I'm going to set the timer up so you could try this at home and you could follow along with the breaks. You'll notice that at the beginning of everything, I show her what we're doing next so you could follow along at home as well. Keeping it real simple. We're going to do toe taps and we're going to do them for a total of 1 minute. And the time is going to begin right now. Remember that you're alternating hands. So it would be left hand, right foot, right hand, left foot. 1 minute. Try to reach towards the insides of your ankles. Reach as much as you can, bend as much as you need to. This is going to help, one, elongate your back. It helps, it's like a stretch, but it's really for your core and your obliques, but you're actually getting some activity in your legs as well. Your shoulders are going to start to hurt if you're not used to doing holds. The positioning of the hands is solely up to you. If you notice her hands are all the way out, mine are just forward. See, her reach isn't as great yet. This is her first time trying these. But over time, you'll get better, and we just hit time. That was 1 minute. We're going to take a break between sets. We try to keep it to a break that doesn't extend past 30 seconds. But if you need longer, that's fine. Setting up the timer for the next round. Now we're going to do mountain climbers. She obviously didn't want to do mountain climbers. For those of you at home, we're only doing 30 seconds, so don't worry. Bring your body up and start. Nice and slow. You don't have to go fast. You're more than halfway there. Remember, we're targeting our full body. So you should be feeling this in your core, in your shoulders, in your legs. Mountain climbers are excellent. Taking another break. That break shouldn't extend past 30 seconds. Now, this one, you're going to have to follow along here. We're doing an entire minute. It's kind of like you're lifting your leg as though you were a dog for a fire hydrant. You're going to keep lifting for an entire minute. The slower you go, the more it's going to hurt. Both of your glutes are going to be hurting. The stationary one and the one that's going up and down. It's important for you to go a whole minute. I find that that's where I start to feel the burn. When I only do 30 seconds, it's not enough. You're more than halfway there. Your butt should be on fire. It's okay. This is what's going to give it, like if you have hip dips and you're trying to round it out a little bit, or even your saddlebags, this is tightening up the sides. It's so, when I say saddlebags, it's because you're going to, with this motion, you're raising your glute on the side, but it's also pulling on whatever's laying below it. So that's usually the saddlebag area. Oh, we took a break. Oh, good. I definitely needed a break. I find that motion, being that it's for a whole minute, requires a little longer break because both of the stationary one and the one that's going up and down, they're both active and they both catch fire. So take a minute if you need it. Now we're going to move on to the other side. Same thing, 1 minute. And while you're doing this, remember to keep your core engaged. Remember to keep nice and tight in your core and your back. And try to open up as high as you possibly can. Merlin was already tired. It's my friend. Well, I'm training her, but I'm like, you know what? You're gonna train like me. And notice how like her leg doesn't swing all the way up. She was exhausted. She's a champ for sticking in there. If you're at home, do your best. Get that leg up. We're more than halfway there. And you have 15 seconds left, y'all. I actually scream during this sometimes because it burns so bad. I'm still sore. It's 2 days later. 3 days later, I think. Break. Oh. I need a minute break. When you see me taking a longer break, it's because the pain was real. No, I'm showing her. So we're going to basically do donkey kicks. When you do this at home, I want you to try to imagine the heel of your foot touching the ceiling on the floor. That's exactly the motion that I'm showing her. So drive your foot up with your heel. So as though try to get your foot flat on the ceiling, but drive with your foot. There you go. And this is a minute straight on each side. Don't try to powerhouse do this. You could do it slow. If you have a band at home, add the band. It adds more resistance. But if not, just do it just like this. Oh, my friend. I'm going to zoom in on her face because she was dying. I'm sorry if you're at home dying. It's actually great for you. We're only doing 30 seconds on each side, so make sure you transitioned over to your other foot. Make sure you're driving the heel of your foot into the ceiling. This is really excellent for hamstrings and glutes. Remember to keep your core nice and tight through everything you do. Everything you do, make sure your core is tight. But this is all about your butt right now. Yes, and we hit that 1 minute. Relax at home. And you should be taking your break. We're going to transition into the next exercise. Make sure you have enough room for this. You're going to bring your foot all the way up. If you need a modified version, the leg that's behind you could stay on your knees, but I would prefer that you stay up. This is really going to work your full body, and it's a lot of core. So if you're already at home, hopefully you took enough of a rest. Now it's time because we're doing this one for an entire minute. All right, we're going to get started right now in 3, 2, 1. Foot all the way up and all the way back. It's similar to like if you were to do an animal push-up, but it's not as hard because our arms are just staying up. We're holding our body up. But you start to feel that burn in your core, in your obliques particularly. Halfway there, y'all. We just hit that halfway mark. Keep going. If your body's breaking down and you need like a modified version, the leg behind you could stay on your knee, but stay up. As you get tougher with these, you could push this out to 2 minutes. And it's such a good like cardio. And you know what I'm realizing? It stretches you. It opens you up. You'll probably become more flexible as you do those. Oh my gosh. My dramatic break and pause because I was fried. All right. Remember, our breaks shouldn't be more than like 30 seconds, okay? Or a minute if you need it. All right, you guys, we took a whole entire minute of break after those. Those really do get you winded. Now it's going to get easier. We're just going to go right into a 30-second plank. Get yourself prepared. And just a plank, just a hold. Try to make sure that when you do planks, your shoulders and elbows are in alignment. Your belly button is into your spine, so hold your core inward. Your butt should be tucked as much as possible. You can have it up high if you want, but just as long as you have a round in the center of your belly, like that's what you want. All right, you guys, we got a 30-second break. This is the movement that's next. You're up and you're opening and closing your legs. So it becomes full body. Everything we've done thus far is full body, but this is for your core, and you're also working your glutes and your legs. Remember, we're always in the upright position, holding our upper body, so our arms are always active here. And now we start the timer, 30 seconds, up and open and close. It's like a jumping jack, essentially, but your hands are stable on the ground. You see she's doing it with her on her elbows. I'm guessing that for her felt easier. I feel like that would have been harder. For those of you at home, you're almost done. We're almost done. Got like 5 seconds left. Don't quit at home. Don't quit. Go for the 30 seconds. If you're at home, take the kind of break that you need. I would suggest no longer than 1 minute, okay? 30 seconds to 1 minute between all of this. Poor girl. Merlin was dying. So now I'm just going to show you guys what's next, right? This is full body. This works our core, really strengthens our obliques, our arms. There you go. That's the movement. We're not setting the timer up just yet. Hold yourself up. If you have the weight, use the weight. Stay with a light weight. But if you don't have a weight, it doesn't matter. You can still do the movement. It still works your core, your back, your arms, shoulders, everything. Timer up. Let's go. 30 seconds. This really, really strengthens your obliques. The slower you go, the better it is. I find that it just activates more in your abdominal area when you go slow. But remember, this is also working your arms, your shoulders, and your back. So these are lovely. All you have to do is 30 seconds and time. Relax at home. We're switching right over to the other side. I just had to set the timer up. Don't make the break too long. Timer on. 30 seconds. Let's go. You guys at home, if you're doing this, you're doing an excellent job. Keep striving. Keep making those deposits to improve yourself. This is one avenue where you could build yourself, feel better about yourself, and help your hormones, help your chemical imbalances or balances inside your brain. Thank you guys for joining and subscribing. I appreciate all the support and love you guys give me. Be a blessing whenever possible. Bye.